not get so far behind so early.
Great job tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Georgia Hannaberry. And also, Chad Baseflug moved from 22nd to finish in the number 12 position. So he advances 10 spots, and he picks up the Hard Charger Award. Now, as I had jumped the gun by accident, let's give you your official finishing results of round number 1 of the USAC AMSOIL Championship Series. Chris Wyndham, your winner, by 0.354 seconds. Second spot's going to go to Kevin Thomas Jr. Third to go to Justin Grant. Chase Stockton will finish 4th, and Robert Ballou the top 5. In 6th will be C.J. Leary. Brady Bacon 7th. Kyle Cummins 8th. Dave Darland 9th. And Carson Short rounding out the top 10. By the way, earlier tonight he set the new track record of a 13.477 second lap in qualifying. Then, in the number 11 spot, Timmy Buckwalter, followed by Chad Baseflug, who was the hard charger of the race from 22nd. Dakota Jackson, 13th. Jason McDougall, 14th. Damian Gardner was 15th. Matt Westfall, 16th. Travis Harry, 17th. Tyler Courtney, a tough break for Sunshine. It goes dark today. He finished 18th. Ken Schmidt goes 19th. Joey Biasi is in the 20th position. Isaac Chappell, Matt Goodnight, and Steven Schnapp, the full field rundown. Joel Kelly, what is your thoughts of round 1 of Winter Dirt War Games 10 here at Bubba Raceway?
I'm kind of speechless here. I tell you, the racetrack, in my opinion, just produced,
it's probably the best I've ever seen it.
I tell you, and I know some of the drivers don't like it, but this is what the fans come to see. They come to see racing just like this. Slide jobs, yeah, you know. Phenomenal. Might not have been perfect for everybody, but I tell you what, I enjoyed it. All right, we're going to move on forward. Wesley Allen, we've got the Mod Light Stars up next. The Bilstein Mod Light Stars for their 20-lap feature. Going to be 24 cars starting this feature. They are lined up on the back straightaway. We're going to have James Hill, winner of last night's Champions race, starting on the front row. He is out of Laurel, Delaware. On the outside, 10K, Alan Nepper out of Somerset, Pennsylvania. Starting inside of row 2, it's going to be the number 59 of Tracy Fritter out of Zanesville, Ohio. Outside of him in the 28Q, it's going to be Eric D. Siltz out of Drummondville, Quebec, Canada. And Ed Griggs in the 47. Inside of row 3, Pleasantville, Missouri driver. Outside of him, Corey Babbitt out of Huffman, Texas. Inside of row 4, John Pitts in the 20 out of Woodbury, Tennessee. Outside of him in the 3T, that's going to be Tarek Gannon right there at a Des Moines, Iowa driver here tonight with us. Austin Martin out of Sarasota, Florida, in the number 97. Outside of him in the 184, Cole Petrillo out of Folsom B, West Virginia. All right, inside of row number 6, the number 89 of Jeff Youngblood, Alvin, Texas. Outside of him, the young lady in the 20M, Vivian Jones, West Middlesex, Pennsylvania. Inside of row 7, we are coming to green already, Wesley Outland. Here we go. The number 1, James Hill, Laurel, Delaware driver. They're going to be slicing and dicing for positions early in this one. How about the 10K, Alan Nepper, right there. Alan Nepper to the high side of the racetrack. We got contact on the back straightaway, the number 28 car.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have a race.
Yes.
We're underway, 20 laps.
The 28 and the 862 getting into it here early on. Mitch Ward making his way through the pack. Mitch Ward to the inside of Vivian Jones. Vivian Jones in the 20, trying to make something work on the high side, but Mitch Ward down low with the run on the bottom side of the racetrack out front. It is all James Hill. James Hill on the bottom side of the racetrack here. Alan Nepper on the high side. Tracy Fritter in at number 59 and Austin Martin in the 4th spot. How about the 20 of John Pitts? John Pitts in that number 20 car. Phoenix Racing on the side of it. How about it for John Pitts? Looking good here tonight. Late arrival here at Bubba Raceway Park. That 862 of Mitch Ward has made his way up from the 14th starting spot up into the 6th
Problems
position.
in turn number 2, up the wall.
That's going to be the number 12 car.
Corey Babbitt's entry.
Corey Babbitt, man, having a tough time. Corey Babbitt out of Huffman, Texas, here with us tonight. He's going to get it back under
We're
control.
still green, Joe Kelly.
Yeah,
no
he's
caution.
going to pull it down in the inside. Looks like Babbitt's got a flat tire. Mod Light Series likes to keep them running. It's going to be 5 laps complete this time by for the number 1 car. James Hill starting to stretch it out a little bit up front.
And Joe, how about James Hill from Laurel, Delaware? as, again, he is right now looking to try to close out his career in the Bilstein Shocks Mod Light Star Series, as he will move into racing at Tyler County Speedway in West Virginia in a 602 Sportsman car. But now, for the time being, he's out in front. He won the Race of Champions last night. Alan Nepper in second. Tracy Fritter third. Austin Martin, John Pitcher, top 5.
Caution flag on the speedway. We got a spinner down here. Spinner down here in turns 3 and 4. That's going to be the number 47 of Ed Griggs.
Tough break for Ed Griggs.
Psycho Ed Griggs right there. Yeah, the Psycho Ed Griggs in the number 47. Great guy, Ed Griggs. Having a little problem. Looks like maybe a little bit front end damage on that car. Not sure. You see the number 12 of Corey Babbitt trying to make his way across the racetrack. That's going to be the end of the night for that driver. The number 12 of Corey Babbitt. Tough break for him out of Hoffman, Texas, calling 105 Speedway's home track. 27 wins on the season for Babbitt. He's going to call it early tonight. Crutchfield Racing Engines impact tank rental on the side of that car. He made his way into the pits. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging around, watching the Mod Light Series here tonight with us. Out front, James Hill. James Hill, pretty impressive season so far. 11 wins from the 2018 season for the driver. Started off last night with a win here at Bubba Raceway Park. He's got the Smithville Farms on the side of the car.
Okay, want to make your choice, make it clear.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Eliminator race cars out front in this one. They just took the pen out of my hand. Now
I'm serious, man. If I can hear it in my headset, I know they can hear it on Flow Racing broadcast viewers.
I'm sure. I'm
the
sorry,
fans in the
ladies and
stands probably hear a clicking noise.
Yeah, they
also.
probably do. It's pretty loud.
Hey, reminding you, click it or ticket. Remember, when you leave the racetrack, make sure you buckle up.
Buckle up. Happy Valentine's Day. About to come to the end.
And if you've been drinking tonight, please let somebody else do the driving.
Yeah, don't drive. All right, James Hill out front in this one. Tracy Fritter right there, starting inside of row 2. Number 20 car, also on the inside of John Pitts. It looks like that's the preferred line to start here at Bubba Raceway Park. Down low in this one. We'll see with this race what these guys do in this race. The bottom line moves quicker. Out front, Alan Nepper in the number 10 car to the high side. He's going to have to fall in line. That bottom line is moving at 862, and Mitch Ward now up into the 5th position. Vivian Jones, the girl, on the move on the high side. 3 wide down there, going to be Austin Martin to the inside, Mitch Ward to the outside. Mitch Ward going to drift up high. Vivian Jones going to work the bottom side of the racetrack here. That 17-year-old out of West Middlesex, Pennsylvania, working good in that number 20 car. But on the high side, it's going to be Rod Jones in the 820. Daddy working the high side of the racetrack, trying to get by his daughter in the 20.
I'll tell you what, we're working loud lap 8 of 20, coming to halfway in a couple of more laps. And for the time being, for those checking it out on Flow Racing, been a fairly quiet race with still the same song and dance from last night.
Yes, sir.
Laurel, Delaware's James Hill and Old Glory 1 leading the way. Tracy Fritter, John Pitts, Alan Nepper, Austin Martin, the top 5, and there's no change in the meantime. They'll come to Mr. Keith on the flag stand, and Big Mike will show him halfway as the show pulls in off the racetrack. Problems for Blake Wilson from Little Rock, Arkansas. We're halfway home, though. Joe Kelly, 10 down and 10 to go.
Yep, laps clicking off pretty quick here around Bubba Raceway Park. I'm keeping my eyes on the 820. Best race in the house, the 820 and the 862 of Mitch Ward. Caution flag on the speedway right now.
Caution is out. I believe it is because of the 18.
Yep.
A safety issue on the 18 machine, not pulling in further enough into the infield, Joe Kelly. And the 18 show of Little Rock, Arkansas's Blake Wilson is the cause of the caution. Calls Little Rock, Arkansas home. He races at I-30 Speedway.
Blake Wilson having a good run earlier. They're going to push him right off into the pit area. It looks like he'll make the track
Shout out to Tracy Clay, Joe Kelly.
Hey,
Tracy Clay, the promoter of I-30 Speedway.
Awesome.
The home of the Short Track Nationals. Got a big 5,000 win race coming up in September for the Mod Light All-Stars at the I-30 Speedway, I believe, later on in 2019, Joe Kelly. So Tracy Clay is a very big fan of the Bill Steenschocks Mod Light All-Stars series.
It's a great series.
Yes.
Great
and
series.
He also races at the Ditch at Riverside Speedway.
Awesome. Well, how about out front? Jammin' James Hill looking good in this one. And, what a way to go out and move up into the ranks of late model competition.
Absolutely.
Then to have a great showing here during the Winter Nationals portion of the Bill Steen Mod Lights Super Bowl, so to speak.
Phenomenal race. They're going to show them 2 to go. We are not wasting any time. Race fans, we're going to try to be done by 11 o'clock. And again, that's phenomenal, Joe Kelly. We started at 7. We're done by 11.
Yes.
That's a 4-hour racing program.
Yep.
You got your racing fix. You saw one hell of a USAC National Championship sprint car race.
Burner.
What a phenomenal show. And now the Bill Steenschocks Mod Light Stars closing out the nightcap.
All
Back
right,
to green here at Bubba Raceway.
Here we go. Bubba Raceway Park Winter Dirt Games. 10th annual version of this one. James Hill out front in the yellow and blue. Old Glory number 1 out there, Alan Nepper. And look at Tracy Fritter on the high side of the number 51. Austin Martin down low. How about that 20 car right there? John Pitts trying to follow Austin Martin through. Tracy Fritter dusting the marbles off on the high side of the racetrack here. Can he make something happen up there? Everybody's been able to work the bottom side of the racetrack and make a move down there, but in the back
straight away. Joe Kelly pulling off racetrack is going to be the man out of Quebec, Canada.
Yes,
He'll
having
stall
a hard time.
Kevin Boucher-Carrier from Quebec, Canada stalls, and the caution comes out again.
Another caution. 8 laps remaining in this one, 12 complete. Carrier stalled the car on the back straightaway. He'll get the P&L excavation ride. Looks like he's going to make a right into the pits here. I think he had a left rear flat tire going down. Kind of saw the car wiggling a little bit earlier in this one. Might have had a flat tire on that, but hey, that's just giving the number 10K of Alan Nepper another look at the 1 of James Hill. Jammin' James Hill up front again, right where he left off last night, ladies and gentlemen. That driver, I can't say enough about the driver out of Laurel, Delaware. What a driver around Bubba Raceway Park. Last night, said he didn't like the car, said the car felt a little slow to him. Wasn't too sure how he was going to fare the rest of the weekend. Comes out here tonight, dominates earlier, comes back into the A main here. He's running out front, has been unchallenged so far in this race.
Let's give you a rundown of your top 10 as it stands right now. They're showing them 2 to go this time by, so we'll come back for the restart in a moment. James Hill is out in front. Alan Nepper in the number 2 spot. Austin Martin sits in 3rd. John Pitts is 4th, and Tracy Fritter is your top 5. Darren Bass is 6th. Jeff Youngblood is 7th. Rod Jones is 8th. Brandon Sturgis is 9th, and Mitch Ward rounds out the top 10.
Mikey's not happy.
They've been given the double up sign, so they're going to show them the restart here in a moment. Nope, they're going to keep the caution out because I think they're going to have to lay the law down on one of these cars not following the rules.
I think so. That's what it looks like. They're not happy. Race control not happy. We'll see what it comes to here. Looks like they're going to line them up side by side. Maybe we'll get the light off. Yes, we'll get the light off this time, and we'll go back green flag racing. Now, if the number 10K of Nepper will get in line, we'll be in good shape.
Joe Kelly, great racing here tonight. We'll re-rack it and do it again all day tomorrow. Tomorrow, right around 6:30, engine warm-ups for the USAC Amsoil National Sprint Cars. And then, of course, a full racing program beginning at 7. Here they come for a Friday night. Join us at Bubba Raceway Park if you can. If not, catch it on flowracing.com.
All right, Alan Nepper to the high side. He's drifting back a little bit. Can he make up them positions? What a good run down the back straightaway. Out front, the Laurel, Delaware driver, Jammin' James Hill. Austin Martin, Trace Fritter right there in the number 20 car of John Pitts. How about Austin Martin, the driver out of Sarasota, Florida, looking good here tonight in that number 97 Parrish Well Drilling entry. Austin Martin has found himself in victory lane here at Bubba Raceway Park more than one time, but can he run down Jammin' James Hill? Still on the high side of the racetrack in that 10K. is going to be Alan Nepper. He's gradually losing touch with the lead here tonight, Wesley Outland. We've only got 6 laps to go in this one. Can that 97 car of Austin Martin do anything with our leader in the one?
Hey, check that, Joe Kelly. We got 5 laps to go. Open hand given by your flagman, Mike Keith, on the flag stand. This race is coming to an end. 3/4 of the way through, 5 remaining. It's still James Hill leading in second spot. Heating up though, Austin Martin. Tracy Fritter is there. He's on his inside, trying to make a move on Martin off turn 2 and 4 to go.
Fritter been looking all over the racetrack the whole time we've been racing here.